UCU, baby.
The UCU is at the Palm Beach County Extension Office attending the South Florida Landscape Irrigation Symposium. We have UF-IFAS experts from Homestead and Gainesville. We also have great vendors scattered throughout the event promoting their latest products. But we're doing it especially big today because we're also in Las Vegas, Nevada. Mike, where are you at?
Mike, what's going on out there? Mike?
Yes, Jesus. The USU is doing it real big this week out at the WaterSmart Innovations Conference in Las Vegas, Nevada. There's dozens of vendors out here and hundreds of people repping districts and utilities and so a couple of great organizations. Everybody doing real good work around water conservation, just like the UCU in Miami.
There's some serious drought issues out there in the western part of the U.S. What kind of conservation programs are successful out there?
That's a great question. Let's find out.
Our Landscape Plants for the Arizona Desert booklet showcases over 200 low water use plants. And this book was developed by our member conservation experts, those people who had a really strong horticultural background, working with experts from the nursery and landscape community who were very familiar with how well these plants fared on the ground in real world situations. So they selected plants that were going to be the best performers and the most attractive to residents to use.
The SmartScape program is it's a really innovative program, and we've spoken about it here at WaterSmart in that it's training the landscape professionals on the fundamentals of low water use landscaping. So it's a 20-hour course specifically for green industry professionals with the theory that if they're trained, they're going to impact many different sites as opposed to training one homeowner who's only going to maybe impact their home. Landscape professionals go out throughout the whole community. The work we do is critical because many water suppliers, business and industry members are looking for information on water efficiency, and we really provide the most comprehensive clearinghouse of information on water efficiency, best practices, tools, resources, case studies, and more. We work hand in hand with cities and municipalities and water suppliers who may not have the resources to create their own conservation programs or to implement water efficiency measures, and we help them better plan for their communities.
Social media in general, especially with water, allows you to connect to a larger group of audience. So it takes whatever message that you have and it amplifies it across many other people. So there's 1,000+ people here today, and we're getting the message out to 50 to 80,000 people an hour.
We don't have the 35, but we go up to this.
In 2002, when we had one of our most severe droughts in Colorado, we had a Use Only What You Need campaign. And that really resonated with our customers. They know from living in Colorado how difficult it is, what our water situation is like. Actually, this past year when we were heading towards one of our worst droughts, actually worse than 2002, before all these floods, we morphed the campaign into a Use Even Less. And so it still had that recognizable orange, but it taught our customers that they needed to even take it a step further because of how severe the drought was looking this past year. So again, our customers are great responders to it, and we're looking pretty good this year going into winter 2013, 2014. So.
Since 1999, the WaterSmart Landscapes program has been our most successful water conservation program. That's a program where we encourage our residents and our local business people to upgrade their turf, so their landscape, their grass, to WaterSmart Landscape. And right now, for every square foot of lawn that you upgrade to WaterSmart Landscaping, we give you $1.50.
I've been researching water use patterns since the early 1990s at the end use level, and there's a lot of factors contributing to changes in water use. Largely codes and standards that have made toilets and clothes washers and faucets more efficient, but also substantial improvements in irrigation technology and understanding that there's a lot of waste in outdoor water use that could be eliminated.
Water for kids, but there's
We know right now traffic on Facebook actually tops traffic on Google. So obviously people are using social media and they're very active there. So it gives us the unique opportunity to engage with end users in a forum where they're very comfortable and they are active. It also gives us the opportunity to measure how our messages are being received and to adapt future messages to a very targeted audience.
Probably our most successful initiative is we have a regional rebate program where we will issue rebates anywhere throughout our service area, which is about 5,200 square miles of customers, about 20 million customers. And we have both residential and commercial rebates that are available to anyone throughout the area, all of Southern California.
I would definitely say, from MODOC's perspective, we are most successful with our smart timer rebate. Particularly the direct install programs have been very successful.
We do direct installation of weather-based irrigation controllers. They seem to be more successful because it's a direct installation. We're not dependent on the customer doing it all by themselves. So we do education and the installation, and it looks like it's working really well as far as saving, reducing water use and still maintaining the landscape looking good.
So the one thing I think that's interesting about social media is, in general, just the name social.
This year is the first year I really feel like we really got a stronghold on using social media at the conference. We had screens up so people could see the tweets that were happening. We live tweeted presentations. We did interviews. When I think that we had 1,500 at the conference and reaching 81,000, bringing the valuable information and not just short tweets, but lists that we were tweeting out and pictures and links to articles, that we were really educating a lot of people a lot further than just the confines of the resort here. And I think that's what's so valuable is because, once again, this is really, we have a limited amount of time to solve this issue, and social media helps us multiply the people we're reaching to enhance our conservation efforts.
Try to keep it fun, dynamic, fast, and more than anything, we're just trying to create connections. People meet here, a lot of business cards exchanged, and most of the really great things, I would say, happen in the hallways and then in follow-up conversations with people who met here and want to follow up on great ideas.
They don't mess around here in these deserts. What do you think, Jesus?
Meeting peers and sharing success stories is always inspiring. Laura, where are you at?
Sure, we can send that out to you. Okay, I couldn't agree more. Now if you excuse me, I'm doing work. Yeah, okay, just send me a quick email and I'll send that to you. All right, thank you.
Funding for the urban conservation is provided by Miami-Dade Water and Sewer Department.
Sure, you're welcome to use my image. If you weren't, I'd be dodging about in the frame.